All right, last story. Australian man escapes Hungry Jack restaurant, escapes jail. Now, fucking pop-ups, you son of a bitch. Australian man escapes jail for exposing his penis at Hungry Jack's after super Viagra orgy. I mean, that's just too many key words in one headline to fucking skip, you know? Hungry Jack's looks like Burger King. Oh, there we go. Hungry Jack's is Burger King in Australia. No fucking shit. Why? Was that clearly that's a more appealing name? That is definitely a more like it would be a more stereotypical Australian sounding name, I feel like, you know? It'd just be Barbie Shrimp or something like that would be the most obvious choice, but Hungry Jack's seems like it's the next most. Okay, here we go. Now we're fucking learning shit too. An Australian man has escaped jail for visiting a Hungry Jack's drive-thru with a visible erection after claiming he was suffering from the effects of super Viagra. Is that something that's marketed? Super Viagra. They call. Hang on, let's bring up the fucking dictionary for the another word to learn, because I have to do that if I'm reading a fucking story and I don't know what a word means. David Richardson, a farrier from Humpty Doo, Australia. You don't fucking say. What's a farrier, by the way? A farrier. A blacksmith. I don't know why profession is always needed when you're telling a story about somebody. Yeah, it's just some blacksmith jerking off in the Burger King. That's how an American would say it. Anyway, he was in Humpty Doo. He pleaded guilty last week in court and was given good behavioral bond. His lawyer told the court his client had taken a substance known as Pitbull Super Viagra. The substance, which contains multiple erection dysfunction medicines, promises on the packet to give a man an erection that lasts for days. Why the fuck would you want that? Are you going anywhere? Well, I guess not if there was an orgy involved. He said it had the desired effect after enjoying his time with a number of young ladies. 51-year-old Richardson, the creepy 51-year-old Richardson, I might add, reportedly remained rigid and when his penis began to split, started to panic, because that's the most rational feeling, when your penis starts to split. So he went for a feed. What does that mean? What does a feed mean? Is that a doctor's visit? On this newfangled New Zealand lingo, because this is from the NZ Herald. New Zealand Herald? Malley explained that Richardson's genitals were too sensitive to wear shorts, so he draped a towel over the affected area and went through the drive-thru of Hungry Jack's, home of the Whopper. Why, if you're gonna fucking change the name of Burger King, change the name of the fucking sandwich, you know what I mean? But come to think of it, Whopper sounds pretty Australian. Reported that his was witnessed by a 16-year-old worker, of course, who was reduced to tears. Yeah, no fucking shit. Seems like a good idea. You know? The case's bizarre details have made headlines worldwide, and here in northern Michigan, too. Boners are better at Hungry Jack's, one paper's headline said. Oh my fucking God. Some people just make the worst fucking decisions, you know? I'm always put myself in those situations, and hopefully I come out of them on the right end. If I ever just have an uncontrollable boner, I hopefully will not fucking try to justify it by going out in public, you know? It's just not good. What is good is this fucking show. I had a blast for just about 2 hours with you. Of course, the podcast talkie bits get chopped up, edited for the podcast, which gets released hopefully around 4 p.m. on podcast day. On fucking Monday, I was in such a fucking down mood from the Lions, 100%, that I recorded the podcast on the live stream and all the things, and then I just said, fuck it. And I just went and sat down and watched movies like I was having a sick day. And I just sat there laying down watching Rebel Moon, which I thought sucked, and turned it off like halfway through. What the hell? Everything!